Nobody likes kale, but we grow it anyways. What's up, guys? It's Tuesday already this week, running errands. It's about 80 degrees, which isn't hot in some places, but we're dying.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is in the sun. I stole some of Ella's hat collection because I was dying. I went in, got some nice beverages. Oh yeah, little ice. I'd say it actually feels like a real spring. Last year, it rained a lot and it was cold.
Yeah.
But out west it's snowing right now, and frankly we're both jealous.
Yes, very much.
As much as we love gardening, we'd like to take off for 3 days and go skiing.
Yeah.
What else we do? We just did our chores. We did some seeds yesterday. It was a little, I think it was raining, right?
No, it was just like a very overcast,
Oh,
humid.
it rained all night. And
It
all
rained all
Sunday.
night.
Yeah, so the wood was
So-
all wet. We couldn't torch it to get it set, but it dried out today. We're working on the raised beds. A few more sips of this and get back to work.
I was getting lost in the quicksand. Pink clouds didn't do into my head. On and on until I bled. Superstitious, kind of vicious. Knock on wood. I was getting lost. And before I understood, I was deep down on the bottom of a well. Sequence was all I found. An alternative hell. No more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land. I started to get lost at the station where you left. Everything was falling off.
Right about here, I realized my right arm is at about 50%, setting the stage for future pain. You can see my right leg bracing to hold the extra weight right here. Not good. Grab a tape. Tape measure?
Sounds like you're saying gravitate.
I said grab a tape. So this bed, we had some soil that was left over from the garden, and that was pre-mixed already. And that's what the first probably 8 inches of this was.
Yeah.
And then I scooped up a little bit of the compost, which you can pretty much just grow in it because it's 2 years old now.
Yeah.
And we put about 3 to 4 inches on top. And this has a pretty crumbly consistency. This is me squeezing as hard as I can, and it still just pops right apart. We can adjust it as we go, but I think we could probably plant this, maybe a little kale or something else in here.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't like kale.
No, carrots.
Nobody likes kale, but we grow it anyways.
Carrots.
This bed's all set, so we have peat over there to lighten up this mixture of the compost. Probably just need a scoop or two of soil, which I have at the end of our gardens over here. Yeah, how you feeling?
Hot.
And it is blue skies today.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that there's going to be a huge storm tomorrow by how nice it is today.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a rush trying to get a lot done today.
Yeah.
I'm thinking another water break's in order,
Yeah.
and then we'll get this bed filled.
I like to do a raised bed mix with 40% compost, 40% native soil, and 20% peat moss to help maintain the moisture level in the bed.
I was getting lost in the quicksand.
I think we got a good amount done. How about you?
Yeah.
Just gonna show you the guys the soil. And if I make a really hard ball, it still just pops apart. So I'm pretty happy with the mix. All right, guys, we're gonna see what tomorrow morning brings. So we just got the load of stone in for the raised beds. It's like 23 tons. I know it's a little extra, but you always have to have enough. Unfortunately, we had a bit of an incident in the greenhouse this morning. Either a chipmunk or a vole or something got in there and ate some of Ella's pumpkin seeds. So let's go check it out. So Ella, what happened to your plants?
Something, probably a fat mole, got into the seeds, lifted up like one of our humidity domes, went in there, dug them all up, ate all the insides of the seeds. I think I only have 1 or 2 of the actual plants left.
I got some more bad news.
What?
Whatever it is crafty enough that it got into that edge of those too.
What the hell?
So like it dug into.
Oh my god, this little buster is going down.
We got a bunch of new traps, so we're gonna set up the traps. Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm mad. Some money going down the drain.
Today, we are breaking down this table because at least if we get a folding table in with steel legs, we know moles can't shimmy up tables with steel legs.
And that will decide if it's a mole or a chipmunk.
I'm leaning towards mole still because it's eating the greens. We will see. So we're gonna break this down. We're actually gonna repot that fig into a pot. It's not that I can't just run out and buy boards. It's not a money thing, it's a time thing. Something breaks and you gotta run to the hardware store or out just a lumber yard. And next thing you know, it's like an hour, hour and a half out of your day, which would have taken 5 minutes if you had a extra scrap piece of wood laying around just to fix the problem. It's really a time thing. What do you think?
Oh god. I think it's crazy how we had to use a saw to get the roots
I don't
apart.
know if I've ever used that technique before, but I know this thing is like a solid mass in here. I don't know if I can actually get it out. Oh god, it's still not coming. Got it like separated.
How about we get a shovel?
I'm gonna go up and try to flip it on this side. Get underneath there again. I think it's up. Alright. Go for it. Alright.
Oh. I'm gonna go get like another bucket full of dirt.
When it's in, you can see this is just a solid mass of roots. I didn't realize how prolific their root system is. When we planted this in here, I had visions of a fig tree with strawberries all around it, but the fig tree sucked every bit of moisture out of this. So into the black buckets they go. Just packing the dirt in around the outside of the roots to make sure there's no air in there.
Hopefully it doesn't grow out of this pot.
And into the ground.
Yeah.
I think it probably will.
We had that happen before, I think with the one in the green pot over there. actually, and it might still be, grew between the stones
It did.
into the earth. And this one has worked its way all the way under here.
Yeah, I've pulled roots out all the
At
way over
least to
here. And then the pot I just took out in the corner, the roots went up into that pot. So, they're no joke.
To show you is the roots. Those are the roots to that fig tree up there. All the way over here. That's the bed. All the way over here. Did it. You gonna put him here again?
I think down on the floor. It's definitely rooted in, huh?
Yeah. Well, that was easy.
So we're pretty happy with the way this came out. This will hopefully keep whatever little creatures are coming up and demolishing the pumpkin seeds and everything off of here. Oops. And we'll put the domes back on tonight. But it allowed us to get a lot more space in here and a lot more flexibility and be able to get our fig trees out from just being piled up next to that big bench. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the space now. And we can stack up another table in here if need be. We will be doing the stone tomorrow. So I'll get my big loader and it should be able to clear this and actually get stone in this space without dumping it into the beds, hopefully. Blueberries flowering?
Yeah, I just noticed it the other day and forgot to tell you, but they all seem to be flowering now. It's great. We'll have a lot of blueberries to pick.
So yesterday, we put 4 rat traps and 4 mouse traps loaded with peanut butter to catch whatever was eating
My pumpkins.
the pumpkins. You can't hear in the background, there's some kind of, I think the roads crew is doing wood chipping or something, so sorry for the noise. But we're gonna go find out if we caught anything. What do you think?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I hope
just
so.
hope that the seeds are untouched from that table and that it wasn't a chip.
Yeah, I don't want to see a dead chipmunk in there. They're too cute. We are also going to finish up the raised beds today with that big pile of stone and spread some of that out and try to get the other one built.
Yeah.
All right, trap number 1, empty.
Here.
Trap number 2, 1 little mouse. Trap number 3, empty. Trap number 4, empty. Number 5, empty.
I
Number
don't know where they are.
6, empty. Number 8, empty.
We caught him.
We caught one. Grass over here is looking pretty long this morning. I think we'll put up some temporary fencing and let the sheep out so they can graze on it today. It's Latte. She's our oldest. She's about 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's 14 this year. She has a little trouble getting up, but she still gets around.
I'm sure she's happy to be out on grass.
So now we've got our entertainment. We are going to start dropping stone here. We have to run a little bit of drop or weed block up along the edge of the fence line there. And yeah. Appears we have a rake blocking a robin's nest. I was gonna fix it. Just go very slow. Did you have a heart attack?
Almost. I mean, I knew it was coming. I was just scared.
Doesn't look like there was any eggs in there yet.
Yeah, which is good because I wouldn't want to trap from our eggs for too long.
Looks like she was just angry that we blocked her nest.
Yeah.
So we made pretty good progress yesterday.
Yeah.
It's Friday morning. We're a little tired,
Mhm.
but we got most of the stone in. We're just gonna mix up, get this bed filled, bring in some more gravel, and then get here graveled. The sheep are back out today. Huey's over here. Huey, what are you doing, buddy? It's like spacing out. Man, I was spacing out. So we're gonna mix up a bit more soil. We'll get that loaded up and get it in here. The black flies are already out.
So we'll have to work fast because it doesn't feel like there's gonna be much of a win today. I'm gonna win.
Oops, I had the thing that pointed. Sorry, the camera was aiming up. So remember earlier when I said my right arm was feeling weak? Yeah, it's getting worse. We are gonna spread a little bit more stone today. Oh God, I can't hold this way. We're gonna spread a little bit more stone today and try to get out to there pretty much done. And in between here where we're standing, and it's Friday, so we're gonna cut off early. I have to get some stuff ready for the farm store for the weekend and back to work. literally just looked down because I felt something tickling my ankle, and there's 1, 2. There's got to be another one in here somewhere. Ticks. They're everywhere. They're the worst.
Like, there's just like these little grass patches around this rock and around the building, and I reach over to grab my water bottle, and I have 2 ticks on my arm. It's nuts.
We got most of the rock down around the beds. We still got a little bit more work to do to get this squared away, but I think we need to pick beds for the competition.
Yeah,
Which one do you want?
that one.
But that's the one I want.
But I want it.
That's rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
All right. Throw on 3.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Why do you want this bed? I like fertilize this.
Because it will grow so much it'll shade out yours. Now get off my bed. There you go.